Now on Coast TV News.
Wind farm debate, clean energy or eyesore? U.S. wind pushing the benefits, but some locals are pushing back. Drive safe. New Year's is one of the most dangerous days on the road. The warning local police are giving. Holiday health alert. Hospitalizations on the rise. 3 different bugs crawling around out there, just looking to send you into 2024 snotty and sick.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Locals pushing back against offshore wind. 2 Rehoboth residents say, "Not off my coast." Good evening, I'm Mallory Metzner.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with continued focus on offshore wind projects along the coast.
Offshore wind developer U.S. Wind is building their case and touting the benefits of new projects to officials of Delaware's coastal towns. Governor John Carney announced U.S. Wind is currently negotiating a potential lease for 3 R's Beach in the Delaware Seashore State Park to use the land for 2 offshore wind projects. Live in Rehoboth Beach is Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber. Elisa, you spoke with people today who are not in favor of offshore wind projects on the coast.
Mallory, here in Rehoboth Beach, not everyone is convinced of the benefits of offshore wind. One person I spoke with is completely against the project, while another person says that maybe the Delaware beaches are not the place for it. Locals in Rehoboth Beach have strong opinions about offshore wind projects along the coast. Sarah England, who lives in Rehoboth Beach and owns a store in the downtown area, believes more research needs to go into how offshore wind projects will affect wildlife.
It's kind of ironic that if they truly are hurting whales and dolphins and other creatures, then that's not good for the environment. You can't bring them back, and research before you commit to that.
According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, there is currently no scientific evidence that wind farms or the noise created by offshore wind farms is doing anything to impact the mortality rate of whales or dolphins. But it has been a repeated concern by wind opponents. Other beach fans are worried that these farms could ruin the beauty of Delaware beaches.
They're not making any more beaches, so it feels a little weird. We all value our beaches so much here and the beauty, so I just question why they would put them right by the beach. Probably bigger wind power, but seems to me that they could look at some other options as well.
In the face of public pushback, U.S. Wind is trying to make their case to coastal towns and communities, touting the many benefits these projects will provide. But for some people, that's still a tough sell.
First being wildlife, which we all love, and secondly, yes, the scenery would be forever changed.
U.S. Wind says the project will lower energy prices and capacity charges by up to $253 million over 20 years, while also providing carbon-free power and clean energy. Negotiations are ongoing, including for a lease of the 3 R's Beach, where 2 major projects have been proposed. The city of Rehoboth Beach says that the Association of Coastal Towns will meet with a representative from U.S. Wind to go over the topic on January 8th. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Along with providing clean energy, U.S. Wind also wants to provide the coast with funding for dredging projects in coastal areas and funding for the Environmental Education Scholarship Fund, which is the resiliency fund for climate change projects at state parks.
We are taking a live look now at the US 50 drawbridge in Ocean City. Next week, the Maryland Department of Transportation State Highway Administration is continuing long-term repairs to this bridge. Beginning on Wednesday, January 3rd, crews will work 24 hours a day. And while this work is happening, the 2 eastbound lanes and the eastbound sidewalk of the bridge will be closed to create a safe work zone. 2-way traffic will be maintained using the westbound lanes of the bridge. Work is expected to be complete by March 2nd.
As New Year's Eve approaches, both the Fenwick Island and Dewey Beach Police Department are reminding drivers to stay safe during the holiday weekend and to drive sober. Some recommendations from the Fenwick Department include using ride sharing and taxi services. Also, there is a reminder that many restaurants in town are going to be open, so drivers need to be cautious of pedestrians. In Dewey, the police department says that there will be additional patrols out this weekend looking for impaired drivers.
The New Year's holiday seems to always bring a lot of change in people, but one thing that seemingly always stays the same is the return of infectious diseases this time of year. People today said they were being cautious with their New Year's celebrations and saying they were taking the proper steps to make sure they don't get sick. One couple said they personally weren't nervous about catching something like the flu, for example, but they noticed more people feeling under the weather recently.
Yeah, we know several people have had the flu or even COVID, but once you're vaccinated, we're guaranteed that you should make it through.
If you are sick this holiday season, doctors say the best way to keep your loved ones healthy and safe this time of year is to simply limit your contact and stay home.
On that note, this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, would you cancel or change your New Year's plans because of the high flu rates? Let's take a look at the updated results from earlier this evening.
Looking at the screen here, the majority, this has gone up a little bit. People are still saying they would continue their plans. That's at 60%. 25% would change their plans because of these illnesses. 15% still not sure.
And it's really leaning one way, because if you add in the I'm not sure and the not changing your plans, you're in that 75% range. Now, you can vote on this. Go to coasttvnews.com or use our mobile app, and we're going to have updated results later in the newscast.
And speaking of health, the Division of Public Health is currently asking Delawareans for their input needed for the State Health Improvement Plan. The division says it's seeking people's thoughts on health issues, vital conditions, and innovative solutions. The survey is open until January 3rd.
Happening now, the town of Ocean City is providing a free Christmas tree drop-off site. The site is located on 100th Street Municipal Parking Lot. The town says trees can be placed in the northeast corner of the 100th Street lot through January 15th. Officials are requesting, though, that people remove all tinsel, ornaments, and other non-wooden items from the tree prior to that drop-off. Trees collected at the site are taken to the county landfill where they are recycled.
And now let's take a live look outside into Rehoboth Beach. You can see a few people there on the boardwalk getting their evening stroll in, but I'm sure they're wearing at least some sort of jacket tonight. And our meteorologist Alex Seymour is going to join us now with a look at our weather. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening. Yeah, probably want a light jacket. Nothing too thick, though. It's really not that bad out there for this time of year. Actually quite warm for this time of year. We're actually seeing temps pretty close to our average high. But Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach this evening. We are starting to see some of those clouds move in. Not a huge deal just yet. Rain moves in a few hours from now. Temps sitting right around 46 degrees in Rehoboth Beach at this hour. We're in the 40s, mid to upper 40s all across Delmarva. 46 in Rehoboth Beach, 47 in Bethany Beach, 48 degrees in Millsboro. Winds rather light, not a concern. What is a concern is the increase in cloud cover. Starting to see those clouds start to push into Worcester County, Wycomico County. That's going to overspread Sussex County within the next hour or so, and then rain. That is moving onto the eastern shore of Virginia, and will start to move on to the eastern shore of Maryland, and then eventually into Sussex County within about 2 to 3 hours. So as we progress throughout the next few hours, we're going to see the rain overspread the region as temps, well, they're going to stay pretty mild for this time of year, staying in the 40s.
Thank you, Alex. And for more weather updates, make sure you pull out that phone, scan the QR code that's right on your screen right now. Our First Alert weather app, that's how you can get it. You can download the app for free, and you get all the weather updates you might need.
The town of Berlin is calling on its community members to shape its future. In collaboration with Salisbury University's Beacon, the town is hosting community listening sessions for input on a new strategic plan. These sessions are vital opportunities for people to voice their opinions and ideas. The upcoming sessions are scheduled for January 10th at the Berlin Library at 10:30 a.m. and January 17th at St. Paul United Methodist Church at 6 p.m. This initiative is part of a three-phase process aimed at developing a comprehensive action plan for the town.
Happening in the new year, Greenwood's municipal election. The election is going to be held on Saturday, January 20th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Town Hall. The election will determine 3 seats for Town Council. We are just getting started. Important closures to be aware of at the Woodland Ferry. Key dates to keep in mind if you're making travel plans.
Well, wet weather will be moving on to Delmarva later on this evening. I'll time out when that rain will exit, coming up in just a few minutes.
Ringing in 2024. Coming up, I'll preview all the ball drops, big countdowns, and ways to welcome in the new year along the coast.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Is your home dry-teched yet? Have you even looked in there? With so much rain recently, homes across Delmarva are reporting water in the crawl space.
It doesn't take much water to saturate wood, damage insulation, and lead to mold growth, affecting your energy costs and even your health.
Dry-Tech's exclusive CHAMP system is designed to make your crawl space dry.
And keep it dry. Guaranteed.
Dry-Tech, Delmarva's original crawl space experts for over 15 years. Have you dry-teched yet?
This is Coast TV News at 6.
With only days left in the year, anticipation is building as people across Delmarva prepare for New Year's Eve and the promise of a fresh start in the coming year. Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner shows us the celebrations you can attend.
The countdown to 2024 is on, and vibrant celebrations are planned all along the coast to usher in the new year. Some of the coolest things to do will take you into the icy ocean for various causes. The Overfalls Foundation isn't dropping the ball on its celebration in Lewis. In fact, an anchor will drop from the top of the lightship's mast. The festivities begin Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Dewey Beach is toasting the new year at midnight with a ball drop on New Orleans Street and Route 1. The fun starts at 11:30 p.m. New Year's Eve. Ocean City is shining bright into the new year with 2 fireworks displays planned when the clock strikes midnight. The big display will take place downtown on the beach near Dorchester Street. A smaller display can be viewed at Northside Park. The town says bus service is free on New Year's Eve. The ball is dropping twice this New Year's in Berlin. A celebration is planned on Main Street. There's a laser show, music, and cowbells for the kids' fun from 5 to 6 p.m. Dance the night away before another laser show at 11:15 p.m. The ball drops at 6 p.m. during the kids' event and again at midnight. If you're staying in for New Year's Eve, don't forget to tune into Coast TV for Sunday Night Football. It's the Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. If you want to get outside New Year's Day, set out on a hike. Maryland state parks have ranger-led and self-guided trails. You can also explore Delaware state parks through guided and self-guided first-day hikes. Jump into cold Ocean City waters for a cause. Atlantic General Hospital's 30th annual Penguin Swim is set for the morning of January 1st on the beach at the Princess Royale Oceanfront Hotel. You can also splash into the new year at the 19th annual Fenwick Freeze at 10:30 a.m. or just buy a shirt to show your support for the Fenwick Island Beach Patrol. In Dewey Beach, dunk into the ocean at 11:30 a.m. The 11th annual event raises money for the Dewey Business Partnership. Organizers say costumes are encouraged. Work up a sweat by running through downtown Bethany Beach before plunging into the icy ocean there. The Quiet Resorts Charitable Foundation is hosting the Hair of the Dog 5K run and 1-mile walk, as well as the Leo Brady Ocean Plunge. Organizers say they're giving money raised to service-focused students in 4-year scholarships. The annual Ellendale New Year's Day Parade is scheduled to start at noon. The town says participants for the parade will be lining up in Ingram Village. The parade will go down North Old Street to Main Street, where it will turn and head to the fire department. It's also the last weekend for Shelville and Winterfest of Lights. Both events are open through New Year's Eve.
We were thinking about doing this garage to get the dust and everything off the floor. We decided to call Pinnacle Concrete Coating. He gave us a color option. There must have been 12 or 14 different colors to choose from. Everything they said they were going to do, they did perfect. And they worked, man, I tell you what, those guys worked so doggone. They said they could do it in 8 hours, and they did it in 8 hours. This is not a garage no more. It's a room for my vehicle. That's what I love about it. Call up Pinnacle, and I guarantee you'll be happy.
At Spicer Brothers, we're not just about installing roofs. We're about protection, durability, and peace of mind. Our team of skilled professionals can install your last roof using the highest quality materials in as little as 1 day. And we make it easy with on-site design and digital proposal.
And right now, save $1,000 off your new roof. Plus, have peace of mind with our Platinum Plus lifetime warranty. And the best part, enjoy no interest and no payments for 18 months.
Call today and schedule your free in-home consultation because you deserve the best.
Your house is safe, clean, and dry from top to bottom. Or is it? Your crawl space can become damp, dark, and musty, an unhealthy situation. Braziers will safeguard your home from the bottom up with our crawl space encapsulation. We completely clean out and dry the space, seal the ground and walls, and install a dehumidifier to make sure it stays nice and dry. You'll love having safe, usable space, and your home will be healthier and more energy efficient too. Call Braziers now for your free inspection. Your home will thank you.
Our biggest sale of the year is back at Pohanka Volkswagen. It's Pohankathon. Our best offers start now on every new vehicle in stock, including Jetta, Arteon, and ID4. Take advantage of Volkswagen Sign, then drive leases on a new 2024 Tiguan. Get low 72-month financing on new Atlas, Tiguan, or Taos. Then get through the holidays by making no car payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings are here. It's all happening now during Pohankathon at Pohanka Volkswagen of Salisbury.
Discover your future with Sussex Tech Adult Education. We offer registered apprenticeship and health profession programs and much more, which will prepare you for everything you need to succeed in your new career, providing hands-on experience with classes taught by professionals from every industry. Sussex Tech will assist our graduates in finding their new career opportunity. To learn more about how you can earn your professional credentials that can change your life, check out Sussex Tech Adult Education online.
Your future is waiting for you at Sussex Tech Adult Education.
Still pretty quiet evening here along the coast as we take a live look out on our Gateway Subaru camera at the Commander Hotel in Ocean City. Still a few people out there enjoying the boardwalk. No rain just yet. That will be changing within the next couple of hours. Temp sitting right around 46 degrees in Ocean City. We're in the 40s all across Delmarva this evening. So it's cool, but for the time of year that it is, it's pretty mild out there. 46 in Rehoboth Beach, 47 in Bethany Beach, 48 in Millsboro, 44 degrees currently in Milton. The winds rather light, 5 miles per hour or less in most areas. Cloud cover wise, well, we're starting to get into those clouds now. Seeing those clouds starting to move into Worcester County, Berlin, over towards Ocean City, Willards, and then into Salisbury. We're dealing with those clouds, and those clouds continuing to move north, starting to get into Delmar. Going to overspread all of Sussex County within the next 1 to 2 hours. And then, well, we've got to deal with this rain that's going to slide through the region for several hours throughout the evening and then into early Saturday morning. Mainly going to be confined to southern portions of Delmarva, though, as that area of low pressure swings through the region. We can see that on our in-house futurecast by about 9 p.m. Southern Delmarva, Worcester County, Wycomico County, points south, dealing with that rain. A little bit of rain across southeastern Sussex County, then along that Route 54 corridor. Doesn't get much farther to the north than that. It's going to really stay to the south and east of the Route 9 corridor that we're going to see that rain. If you're to the north and west of it, expect less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. To the south and east of the Route 9 corridor, expect maybe upwards of 1/4 inch of rain as this area of wet weather slides through the region. The good news is, no matter what, no matter where you're located, you're going to dry out. You're going to see the sunshine by the time we head towards sunrise Saturday morning. Temps, they're going to get chilly overnight, down into the 30s. Tomorrow afternoon, not as warm as what we saw today, but for this time of year, it's going to be pretty close to the average high. Temps in the mid to upper 40s. These clouds, it's not going to be thick cloud cover, more of those high, thin clouds moving through the region, so it looks a whole lot worse than it actually will be tomorrow afternoon. And then skies clear out again as we head towards Sunday morning. Sunday morning going to be a little bit chillier, temps falling down closer to that freezing mark. Sunday afternoon, mid to upper 40s, and then as we head towards New Year's Eve, which is when everybody's heading out and about to celebrate bringing in 2024, 40 degrees at 8 p.m., mainly clear skies, falling into the upper 30s by midnight, so probably want to grab a jacket as you're heading out and about for any of those New Year's Eve celebrations. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Well, cool temps, but close to the average through Monday through New Year's Day. Temps actually get climbing up to about 50 degrees New Year's Day. 44 on Tuesday, 48 on Wednesday, then rain moves into the area again for next Thursday.
For those who travel on the Woodland Ferry, there will soon be some temporary closures you might want to be aware of. DelDOT says that the ferry will be closed now through January 1st and then again from January 22nd through the 29th.
New regulations for the recreational black sea bass season have been announced by the Maryland Department of Natural Resources. According to the department, the season will open on May 15th of next year and be open until September 30th. The season will then reopen again in October through December. Anglers may only keep up to 15 black sea bass per day, and the minimum size catch is 13 inches. These regulations will go into effect on January 1st.
Recycling bushels of seashells for a good cause. The Delaware Center for the Inland Bays says that around 5,000 bushels of shells have been recycled at partner restaurants as part of the center's 2023 Don't Chuck Your Shucks initiatives. That's hard to say. The center put together a list of top 10 restaurants who recycled the most shells, and Hooked Up Ale House and Raw Bar in Millville took the #1 seat with 729 bushels recycled. The center says that oysters, clams, and mussel shells will be used in vital bay improving science and restoration projects like living shorelines and oyster reefs.
A weekend-long celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday is coming to Sussex County. Music, dance, a banquet, and a worship service can be enjoyed the weekend of January 12th through the 15th. The weekend kicks off Friday night, January 12th at 7, with a musical celebration from the Southern Delaware Alliance for Racial Justice at the Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. Our very own Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams will MC this event. For more details on the weekend celebration, visit CoastTVnews.com.
Hey, if Paul's going to be there, you know it's going to be a good time. We love decorating for the holidays and seeing your homes. Take a look at your screen. We've got a great holiday house from Anthony and Jim from Rehoboth. You can send us your pictures and videos to CoastTVnews.com/holidayhouse.
It is day 4 of the largest high school basketball showcase in the nation, and the Delmarva Sports Network's Michelle Roberts takes us to the action.
In local action at the Governor's Challenge, the Polytech Panthers entered the tournament winless and were determined to turn their season around right here, starting off with a win over Washington earlier in the showcase by 8 points. And then today they faced another Bayside opponent, North Carolina. The Bulldogs were also trying to get their second win of the season, but Polytech's Davion Stevenson stepping up big on defense, getting a block from behind. Then on offense for Polytech, point guard Jalen Anderson leading everyone with 16 points, recording a double-double, grabbing a ton of offensive rebounds and scoring several baskets in transition. For North Carolina, Nasai Bell dropping 11 points, but Polytech taking this game 59-42. The Panthers are now 2-4 on the season. After the game, Anderson explaining why the team was able to pick up back-to-back wins at this tournament.
We worked harder in practice. Honestly, we used to be lax in practice. We started working harder in practice, cut down on turnovers, and play better defense. That's what really got us these wins. Hopefully, it starts the winning streak going into the next couple of games. We got a tough game coming back. We played Dover on Thursday the 5th. We have a tough game, so hopefully it sparks something, and we start moving going forward.
And tune in to the Delmarva Sports Network starting at 6:45 for Salesianum taking on Bennett in boys basketball. And don't miss the slam dunk competition and the skills contest at 8:30 live on DSN. Reporting from Salisbury, Maryland, I'm Michelle Roberts for the Delmarva Sports Network.
Don't forget to tune into Coast TV News for Sunday Night Football. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. and then we're going to have your hyper-local broadcast right after the game. We'll be right back.
Delmarva's Holiday House is brought to you by Bay to Beach Builders.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Coast TV and the First Alert Weather Team. Your safety, our commitment.
Ring in the new year with new floors from Carpet and Tile Mart Supercenters.
The selection is incredible.
The salespeople take the time to find what I want.
Right now, save up to 50% Mart-wide on carpets, hardwood, waterproof vinyl, laminate, area rugs, and more. All in stock to take home today. Pick, pay, take it away, or have it installed as soon as you save. For free. Hurry in before the sale is over. Only at Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart.
Watch every Governor's Challenge game live this week, exclusively on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app. All the high school hoops on every court, from tip-off to final buzzer to the nightly wrap-up show. Download the DSN app today.
The Top 60 Sales Drive continues at Preston Ford. We're excited to announce that 0% financing is back. Get 0% financing for 60 months on select top-selling SUVs, including the 2023 Ford Escape, Bronco Sport, Explorer, and 2024 Ford Edge. Every vehicle purchase comes with a Preston for Life engine guarantee. Visit PrestonFord.com and explore our extensive inventory of Escapes, Edges, Explorers, Expeditions, and more. Join us at the Top 60 Sales Drive at Preston Ford. And remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Feel the magic of the season as you wander your way through an immersive winter wonderland at Ocean City, Maryland's Winterfest of Lights. Let imagination flourish at Northside Park with thousands of twinkling lights and larger-than-life animated Christmas scenes. Sip hot chocolate, snap a photo with Santa, and enjoy the array of holiday exhibits under the illuminating holiday lights. Find your magic at Winterfest of Lights, an Ocean City, Maryland family tradition. Open November 16th through December 31st. Get tickets at OCOcean.com or Northside Park.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
It's still dry as I take a live look out on our Dry Tech camera at the Ember Center in Ocean City. Temps sitting right around 46 degrees. Still, you can get outside and enjoy this nice weather for the next couple of hours. Clouds are moving in, but the rain is going to take its time getting here. It's not going to arrive until about 9 p.m. It clears out, though, by the time we head towards Saturday at sunrise. So Saturday actually going to be a pretty decent day. Partly cloudy skies, temps climbing up to about 48 degrees. And we stay in the upper 40s to close to 50 degrees through New Year's Day. So really, New Year's weekend looking quite pleasant here along the coast with those temps close to average. Does get chillier the middle of next week with rain possible Thursday and again on Sunday.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.